So we pretty much know who's in the championship next season. So let's have a look. Hello and welcome to the video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. I much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's face, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So Sheffield Wednesday know who is in the championship next season. We know we're getting Burnley, Luton and Sheffield United from the Prem. We know we're getting Oxford, Derby and Pompey from League One. Now, the only one that's an unknown as of right now is Leeds United versus Southampton. But you put them in here, one of them in there, it makes it a very difficult league. But I also think it makes it slightly one of the openest leagues, because I don't think you're going to have a clear team that's going to go for it. I think it could be very open. So if you look at who's in the league for next season, the Plymouth, the Wednesday, the Blackburn, the QPR, the Stoke, Sunderland, Watford, Swansea, Millwall, Cardiff, Bristol City, Preston, Coventry, Middlesbrough, Hull, Norwich, West Brom, and anyone between Leeds and Southampton, plus Burnley, Sheffield United, Luton, Portsmouth, Derby, Oxford. And well done to Oxford yesterday. 2 very good goals by Jacob Murphy. Really good to see them come up. It'll be good to see how they get on in the championship. But I think you look at the team coming down, it could be quite open. It can be interesting to see what certain teams do, such as a Hull and a Norwich, in terms of their manager. There's a lot of clubs who has suddenly changed manager and trying and sort that out as well. Plymouth still don't have a manager. Stoke has started early. They've gone Victor Johansson from Rotherham. They've already started their recruitment drive. You look at some of the clubs who are releasing players. A lot of clubs are being quite interesting with how they release them. And I'm generally interested on how this championship season that coming up goes. How people respond to it. I think some of the team coming down, they are going to be very, very happy to be out of the way of VAR. I think all the teams that come down had hated it. And it's the thing, you look at what the retained lists of clubs are. So Blackburn Rovers released Barnes, Flyers, Hardo, Harlock, Walker, Weston. They put options on Gallagher and Dolan, and they released McFadden and Fleck. Bristol City released James, King, Vyman, Ace, Bell, Boyd, Fantastic Hutton, Lathan, Harvey Wells, Richardson, and they got like Williams and Rowe in talks. Now, it's also about looking at who's in and out of it. Like, you look at like someone like Coventry, they've got 2 in talks, which are Callum O'Hare and Luke Bell. Derby, coming up, they release Gale, Loach, Smith, Waghorn, Wildsmith, Horan, and they're in talks with Collins and Sidby, and they've got options on Forsyth and Thompson. And it's interesting when you look at how we go about it next, because one of the ones that I would love to get, and I don't think it's going to be possible, generally I really don't think it's going to be possible, I'd love to get Aaron Connolly, who's just been released by Hull. The issue there, I don't think it's someone we might be able to do, and I wouldn't mind seeing us taking a punt on Vaughan Cole as well, who they've released. I wouldn't mind seeing a punt on him. But the way this championship season lines up, I think it lines up to be something quite special, with not really anyone having... There isn't a clear person to say they're going to go for it. Because there's nothing saying that Sheffield United and Burnley are going to come back into the championship and do really well. Burnley might, but what have Burnley got to do? They brought in a lot of players. I think their squad is quite championship ready. Sheffield United are on a massive rebuild. You look at Luton, they spent most of last season trying to get the ground up to scratch. And they got a lot of players who you suspect who are not going to be there and going to have relegation clauses in. You think like the likes of Ross Barkley. Now you look at the teams who come up. Derby, Pompey, Oxford made great League One teams. They're going to have to find a player to make a championship squad. Oxford probably going to have one of the smallest budgets in the league, more than likely. And we'll see where they go with it. Like, generally, we'll see where they'll go with it, because at the end of the day, there's a possibility with some surprises next season if certain teams get their acting together. I'm thinking of the likes of Coventry. This will be the first season for Coventry to do it. Maybe a Middlesbrough, maybe a Hull, maybe an us. You never know. Maybe us. Maybe this is a season where QPR get their act together and say Stoke. There's a lot of clubs who had very interesting seasons this year, up being one of them. And I think next season needs to be a season to be stability, because there's been no stability in the Championship this season. It's been the most unusual season for how many managers have been sacked and not given the jobs. It's just ridiculous. There used to be a kind of situation where your job will be a bit longer than a couple of months, and that seemed to go out the window. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. Do you think the Championship season next season is going to be one of the most surprising ones where anyone could go for it? Or do you think the lot who came down from the Prem are going to probably go straight back up again?